Welcome, folks. Welcome, folks. Welcome to a brand new episode of PD&J. What's good today? I'm your host, Jay.
And I found it, y'all. His pocket. I found the hat. What I tell y'all? Conspiracies no mo. N-O mo. No mo.
Folks, please help me. This is going to be a righteous episode, apparently.
It is definitely going to be righteous because I got my thoughts together, y'all. I got my thoughts. But you know what? Before we get into it, man, first off, how was your week?
Busy, actually. It's pretty good. Pretty good.
That's good. Told you I got my thoughts together, man.
How was your week, Pocket?
It was very thoughtful. Get it? Thoughtful. But you know what? Seriously, man, it was a really great week. Family and I, we went out to the Levine Barbecue Festival. Shout out to all the vendors. Beautiful. Food was wonderful. I had my turkey leg, so I'm happy.
Shout out to them. Shout out. What else did you do?
Well, actually, not even shout out to what I did. You know what this month is? Do you really know what this month is?
I'm sure you're going to tell us.
Man, it is the month to celebrate women everywhere. Congratulations, all women.
Double salute.
The mamas, the grandmamas, the sisters, the aunties, the sister-in-law. Shout out to all of y'all. And if you're wondering, that's why I'm wearing this shirt, because what we're going to celebrate today is none other than the CEO, the founder, the creator. None, my mom, Archbishop Naomi C. Durant. She's no longer with us. She started New Refuge Deliverance Cathedral. She was the first Black woman to ever buy a old slave-owned church, old St. Paul's Cathedral on 1100 St. Paul and Chase. So we're celebrating you today, Mama. You're not with us, but you're here. You're here. Love you, Ma.
Salute to that. That's probably the most sentimental thing I've heard you say since I've known you.
It is not. You know that hat is the most sentimentals. In presidentials.
Oh, Lord.
In originalities.
Folks, help me, please. I need your comments. Tune in. Tell me what you think about this dude's hat.
He's looking at you. But you know, also, you know what, man? We had a big day yesterday too, huh? We had the State of the Union last night from El Presidente himself, Sleepy Joe.
What did you think about it? I didn't catch it. I was kind of busy a little bit at that time, but I'm sure you're going to give me the gist of it.
Well, you know what? It might be the hat, but I was impressed.
Was you?
I was impressed.
Okay. What was you impressed by?
Well, first off, I give a shout out to him with him leading the sanctions against
Russia?
Poo-poo.
Oh, the Putin dude.
Yeah.
The Putin. Yeah.
He's going to turn to Putin if you keep messing around with us. But you know what? Shout out to, the whole union coming up toward NATO. The sanctions are getting stronger and stricter and stricter. And to the point now, we're going after the people that actually are supporting it. And that's the way you're supposed to do it, folks. We don't want a war, but I mean, if it comes down to it, we got to do what we got to do.
So at this point, I know we kind of touched on this a little bit when it first happened. And you gave me one opinion and you thought that we wasn't going to really go into this war. Now, do you think the same as of now, or do you think that there's a possibility that we might have troops hit that soil in the Ukraine?
Well, the thing is, the only thing we're doing, we're supporting NATO troops, which is what we're supposed to do. We're supporting them. Because if Putin decides, you know what, now that I've done this, because I mean, you gotta remember, he attacked Georgia, I can't think of the other one, how you say the name, but he's, and he accomplished that in the past couple of years. So what we're looking at now, we're setting up, okay, you can limit yourself to where you are now. You ain't getting any further. You try to come more west.
Well, yeah, he's trying to reestablish the old,
which that's where it stopped.
Union, right?
Yeah, trying to reestablish what Gorbachev got rid of for good reason. So what we're going to see is we're basically saying, you know how, like you said, that I wish nigga would.
I wish a nigga would.
That's what we're doing right now. I wish you.
I wish a Putin would.
Yeah, there you go, Putin. And we're gonna call him Putin from now on. From now on this show, we address this man. We're calling him Putin. That's what he's gonna be if he keep messing with us.
It's the hat, folks. I'm telling you, it's the hat, right?
I got my thoughts. Pudding. Remember that. But also, you know what? I shout out to him, man. And then also, he addressed our major concern with inflation. I mean, it's already inflated, but he doing the thing with the oil. In case y'all don't know, we've released I think 30 billion gallons or something like that of oil, and then around the world they're starting to do the same thing. Because beyond us, Russia's the second biggest. If y'all didn't know that, of oil providers. Okay. So we're releasing some of our reserves because he's trying to hold steady the prices. I put that in quotations again because as we see, I mean, it's about what, $4 a gallon right now.
Just over 4. Well, California. Oh, I'm sorry. I saw you guys was at like $6.35 a gallon, somewhere around there. Like
y'all need some hats.
Ouch.
Y'all need some hats. As a matter of fact, y'all better invest in electrical vehicles because you need them. Or what are the scooters?
Yeah, the electric scooters.
Yeah, electric scooters. It sound like y'all need some out there. How about we have to start a fundraiser, a nonprofit fundraiser for California.
For what?
To help them get to work, man. They ain't gonna be driving.
But we're here.
That's why we're gonna do the fundraiser here. We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
We got plans. Oh, also, I found out, man. If you want a Bentley, if you go into the Atlantic Ocean, I don't remember the exact coordinates.
It's Porsches, man.
And Bentleys. It's 1,000 Bentleys and 1,200 Porsches. So, if y'all looking for a Bentley, it's going to be brand new, but it's going to look kind of...
I hope you don't mind any water damage.
Just a little bit. But, you can go for Atlantic Ocean, man, free for all.
Now, how you going to get it home?
That's where we come into play.
We got you.
We got our own crew. Shout out to Brian. Shout out to Dave. We got our crew together. The pirates are coming. We here. You can hit us up on our media pages. We got y'all.
Folks, we gotta pay some. Folks, we gotta pay some bills. We'll be right back.
Hey, you. Me? Yes, you. Are you ready to take your brand to the next level? Hell yeah! GLM Designs can help you with just that. Word? From laptop skins? You lying. Promotional flyers? Yo, son! Promo videos? I need that! OBS Twitch overlays and backgrounds. Hey, yo, let me get that. Professional one-sheets and so much more. Oh my God. Please visit our website, I'm on it right now. GottaLoveMeWorld.com today to check out our designs. Get it! Follow us on social media at Gotta Love Me World. Follow it! GLM Designs are here to take care of all your graphic needs. Who's ready for some fun? Who enjoys a podcast where the host speaks about what's on their minds and doesn't hold back? PD&J, What's Good Today, is an open format podcast hosted by Pocket and J-Dub the King. Let's talk about sports, let's talk about music, let's just have an interesting conversation. If you have any topics for us to discuss, email pdnjmediaproductionsllc@gmail.com. Tune in to PD&J What's Good Today every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time on Facebook and YouTube Live at J-Dub the King.
What's poppin'? We're back.
Don't look at me like that. My hat's gone.
Yeah, I know. You don't need it.
Well, it's back to little old me again.
Oh.
That's a pretty big violin. You think so highly of me.
Anyway, so as we were coming back from commercial break, Pocket was just talking to everybody about the State of the Union. He said it was pretty good. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to catch it. I was in a conference call with the Worldwide Fleet DJ. Shout out and salute DJ Zora, DJ Styles, DJ Il Nino, T Quest, DJ Hands Down, DJ Momo. If I missed a couple, I'm sorry, but there's a lot of you guys, man.
I was just trying to see if you're done yet. I mean,
No, I'm not done, but
you got to thank God and your mother and everybody else. Just give
I
them
haven't
shout
gotten
out.
that award yet.
Oh, okay.
When that award comes, yeah, shouts out.
Okay, I jumped the gun on that. We got that
Just a little bit. But yeah, man, it was very, very interesting. Shout out to again Fleet DJs Worldwide. They're about to start spinning some of J-Dub the King music. It's going to be popping.
Well, I mean, they are called
Fleet DJs Worldwide. Fleet DJs,
and that's it for the promo. But no, hey, it's always great showing the love. As we said, small business do business. We've been saying that for a few weeks, right? So you know what? Now, also, this is for Arizona here. Well, everybody else can chip in. I mentioned the Levine barbecue, didn't I? So there was a couple things that stood out to me. One, Mr. Jeff Zink, who's actually running for Congress in District 7. I wanted to shout out to him and his people. They really impressed me. If anybody knows me, I don't really like talk to politicians. It's just a thing with me because I don't like any of them. But the way he's for morals, he's for the people. He really is a man of the people. Matter of fact, if you ever meet this man, on his card is his cell phone number. So most politicians, they give you an office number, right?
Yeah.
They give you an office number and say, "Oh, you call, you talk to my constituents, and then they'll reach out to me." This man literally was talking to me. He says, "I have these printed out. Once I run out, then I'll give you an advance notice or whatever if we stay in contact, and my number changes, you'll get the new number." But this man is truly a man of the people. A man of the people, so much so. If you look up, there's an article out there where he went against Ruben Gallegos, who wanted to suspend, what was it? He wanted to attack truck drivers. A lot of truck drivers have been going on strike nowadays.
Yeah.
Because of pay, because of how they're being mistreated. And if you a lot of you on the road,
what happened went through Colorado and
exactly,
yeah,
exactly, all of that too.
Yeah,
and Gallego was like really just spitting vile information out.
You know what? The truckers deserve a Bentley.
Atlantic Ocean, we'll give y'all a discount. But really, though, Mr. Zink, man, honestly, he's earned my vote. He really has earned my vote. I've been doing my research on him for the past couple of days. I think I've even told my wife today. I was like, the more I read about this guy, the more I'm impressed. I mean, he really is a man of the people. I just hope once he gets in, not if, once. Remember I said speak those as if they were. So we're going to keep on doing that. We're going to speak good things for that man. And in Arizona, definitely reach out to Jeff Zink, Zink. Got my vote.
Enough of that promo. Anywho, so what's going on in the world today?
Well, what is going on? What's not going on? You got Ukraine. You know what, man?
My heart goes out to all the Ukrainians out there.
It goes out to them, but also they're showing the resolve.
So
if I'm going to go biblical, I'm going there. David and Goliath. If y'all don't know the story, then something's wrong. That's what I'm thinking about when I look at what's going on right now with them. They are being very persistent. I have no doubt about. I'm going to say this: God is on their side. Whatever God they're into, that God is on their side. Because you think about it, it's been 7 days and he can't do jack.
I'm not going to finish that.
He just can't do jack because he's pudding.
Jack and
pudding. Ooh, that works. Jack pudding. He's Jack pudding. That works.
Put your hat back on.
Oh, if I put it back on, we're gonna get psychological topical in here.
Put the hat back on. Go get your helmet.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not at this point. I don't know where the show went.
We're politicking. But you know what? On the highways, those big arrows you see on the ground?
Yeah.
So I just found out there's a name for them. I found out this weekend, my wife and I and the kids were going to, run errands. My wife says, "Don't you see that big fat?" I said, "The what?" "The big fat effing arrow right there."
So that's the name of it.
It's the BFF. That's the BFF arrow. So I was like, man, I can't wait to talk about this. So now every time we see an arrow on the ground, we're saying, "Hey, Mom, like, babe, see the BFF?
Ooh, squirrel."
So just so y'all know, when y'all see those giant arrows that tell you need to merge earlier than when you need to merge, don't wait till the last second. BFF arrow. BFF.
Yeah, I really don't know where this conversation is taking place and how we steered in this direction here, but I'm gonna try to roll with it.
Hey, BFF.
Lord Jesus, help us all. Folks, we got our comments page open. Definitely tell Pocket how you feel, not me.
Should I keep the hat? Should I not keep the hat? Half and half, like where, cock to the side, turn it to the side, turn it around.
And again, it's all of our comments are on our PD&J Media Productions page on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube. Definitely send your comments in. I gotta find out about this hat, because does he make more sense with the hat on or without the hat? Because keep the hat. We got one that says keep the hat. One says keep the hat.
One says keep.
See,
all it takes is one. Actually, what is that thing? If two or more agree or something like that?
He's gathered in the midst.
Yeah. All right. So there, we need one more. I need at least one more. One more, and it ain't got to go.
I need everybody to not have this hat, because Lord Jesus is going to be something ridiculous.
And coming on a serious note, today in Levine, obviously I live in Levine. McDonald's, there was an incident that happened earlier this morning. Had school shut down in the area. I think I told you about that. 16-year-old kid was shot in the bathroom. Employee. It seems like we're talking about this every week.
I'm done talking about it. It seems like it's not getting any better. It seems like it's not going anywhere.
So shout out to that family.
Don't know who you are yet.
No names have been released. We don't even know. Honestly, there's nothing that can say we need to know. All we know is the 16-year-old was shot at his job. At his job, he was shot. It's shut down now. So, people, if you got your children, hug them. Hug them while you can, because once they leave the house, you don't know what's going on. You don't. Let's make sure we do that. We're tired of it as well. Saying condolences. It's just to get to the point. It's a repetitive. It's on repeat. There was something I was thinking about, and I said this. I think I was talking possibly with my wife. I talk with my wife quite a bit, actually. Black people. Do Black people lives matter? That's what. That's a statement that's been said. Do Black people lives matter? So my rebuttal to that is right now, do Black people lives matter to Black people?
That part. That's facts, though.
Yo, me, what is it? What that famous word? Cancel me? I don't give a damn, because it needs to. If it doesn't matter to us, it's not going to matter to anybody else.
Everybody needs to do better.
That's another thing we keep saying: do better. Well, do we practice what we preach? Damn right we do. Damn right we do. We don't just say it; we actually do it. That's what the problem is. There's not enough doing. There's a lot of saying, but not a lot of doing. Still to this day, we have our family time. Even now, we've gotten back to the point we're starting to watch TV again together. Although we have a pending teenager.
You have a pending one. I got one more left. Get her on.
I say pending because technically she's a teenager. This year, she's a teenager.
Hey, technically mine this year is full blown. The last teenager in the house. Get him out. Get him out.
Oh no, we didn't tell you. Oh, we'll talk about it later. You get another one in a few years. But yeah, so
what happened now?
We'll talk about it. It's already been discussed. It's already been
What?
Yeah.
You got something you want to tell me?
Yeah, in about let's see, he's 9, so 3. So you go about 3 carry the 5 over 7. Yeah, you go about 3 years. About 3 years. You get another one. You can take care of that one too.
Man,
we don't want him to miss out.
Nah. Now, see what's gonna happen.
That's why this is what comes. We're sharing the wealth. It takes a village. You're part of the village.
But see, what had happened was, I'm not built for this.
You're built just fine. You're doing just fine,
man.
I'm already.
I know. That's why I got to clear the air now. Oh, so he doesn't have a hat, but he has his cup.
I got my sippy cup. Hello, folks. Hope you're enjoying the show today. Yes, we're off of awful.
We just trying to relax because there's just too much bad stuff that's going on in the world today that we just need to share a bit of laughter. Oh, speaking of laughter, next week,
Oh my.
next Friday, March 11th, keep this in mind. Tune in to Discussions with Jay because I am going to have the one, the only T-Rep, the comedian T-Rep.
The comedic portfolio.
If you don't believe me, just watch.
It's that time again to tune into Discussions with Jay as J Dub interviews special guest comedian T-Rel. They discuss T-Rel growing up in Chicago, finding his funny, and where he got his big break. They also talk about the ups and downs he went through in the industry, as well as up-and-coming events. This up-and-coming interview will be airing March 11th at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time on YouTube Live and Facebook Live at JW the King. Tune in.
Yeah, boy. Next Friday, March 11th, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Make sure you tune into that. And this Friday, Discussions with Jay, I got the one, the only Fleet DJ Mixer of the Year, DJ Il Nino. He'll be on Discussions with Jay this Friday. I'm coming out with the heavy hitters, bro.
Do you hear that? Did you hear it? Did you?
Crack your helmet.
Did you hear it though?
No. Did you hear it?
The crowd went wild, man.
Ah, shit.
I'm telling you. Bro, all I have to say, T-Rel, shout out to you, man. I have seen you live. I have seen some of your specials.
That's what's up. He's a funny dude. I actually know him a little on a personal note. And just seeing where he's been through, where he came from, and where he's at right now. I just had to bring him on the show.
Hey, that's what we got to do, man. It's called Discussions with the J,
Me,
to the D.
you double B,
That's who.
I B.
And then also, folks, I know it has been very, very. People are getting a little. What do you want to say? Antsy. That's right. Out of Pocket is on its way. It's now March.
Buddy.
It's now March. I told y'all March. It's coming. And I think about a week. About a week. Yeah, about a week. So we're gonna have a lineup for you. We got a whole lineup for you. We're gonna take your Mondays. We're gonna take your Wednesdays. We're gonna take your Fridays. Matter of fact, we might even start taking other days that we haven't even heard of yet.
Like a Food's Day.
Oh yeah, Thirsty Day.
Oh
yeah. We got other day. Taco Day.
Taco Day.
Mm.
Okay.
But now also we want to talk about one more company that I was impressed with. This one is a nonprofit. See that? Kiwanis.
Let's get that in there.
Kiwanis. Kids need Kiwanis. So what that is, it's amazing what they do. They help out the underprivileged kids. They help out special needs kids. They put up programs together. If you've never heard of it, I wouldn't blame you because I had never heard of it till I'd seen them. They have so much to offer. They are nonprofit organizations, so they don't have much to work with, but they do a lot with what they have.
What do they do, Pucky?
Well, they set up programs. They have reading programs for those that need help reading. They have a lot, and also they look for volunteers as well. And they really do believe that volunteering, it improves your mental health, which is key. Because as we know right now, even coming through this pandemic, going into wars, like one thing after another, people don't know if they're coming or going. People are getting laid off still, although they're trying to keep it hidden. People are quitting their job because of how people are coming into their job treating them.
Have you noticed that they stopped giving out those numbers of unemployment?
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Have you noticed that? So it's just funny to me that all of a sudden, and they can blame it on the Ukraine war, whatever case may be, but people are still paying attention to that, but they think that we're not. Come on now, we do see that.
I mean, yeah, and they're still trying to blame it on Patron, trying to blame it on juice, blame it on alcohol, trying to blame it on that still. But
you can't say that. We didn't get that. Yeah.
See, my hat. This is exactly why I need it. I went totally off the rails. I wasn't even gonna go there. But Kiwanis, man, beautiful company. Their website, Kiwanis.org. If you're looking for volunteer opportunities, if you just want to see what they can do, maybe they can help you. Definitely check them out. And also, we may be doing things with them in the future. Like this, we have passion for kids as well, underprivileged kids, just kids in general, and underprivileged, special needs. And it was fun to see them. You know what really caught me? That this one kid that was sitting there in his wheelchair, and he was getting excited. Like he couldn't really communicate with words, but he was getting excited because people were coming to the booth. Like my daughter was getting a henna tattoo. They were doing henna tattoos. I was talking to the lady, and he was getting excited. He kept tugging on her shirt. And I said, hey, I was speaking to him too. And it was exciting me. I'm like, what? Whoa, okay, wait, what are we talking about here? So it was a lot of fun just to see the excitement in these kids' faces. Because you got to think, unfortunately, in society, period, people still don't know how to accept these children. They really don't. They don't know, well, can I speak to them? Should I talk to them? I don't know. What do I do? What do I do? Treat them how they want to be treated, which is just normal. As if they're normal. Exactly. Treat them like you treat your own child. Now look out for them how you look out for your own child or anybody's children.
I know kids that battle autism, and to me, they're like, I love being able to spend time with them because I end up learning something.
Well, not only that, but their energy rubs off them.
It does.
It rubs off them. It wears you the hell out.
It really does. And they're smart.
Oh, a lot of them, yeah. They're definitely sometimes a lot smarter than what you think, and they know a lot more of what's going on. So people, just be able to do these organizations, being there. I know people are like, well, you guys are plugging these people, but they're not really small. They are small here. They are small here. And also, you know what? On my platform, I'm changing things a little bit. The first one, I'm actually going to talk about mental health. I was going to do the discussion about the church. But I felt, even after talking about Kiwanis, we need to discuss more about mental health because that's something that's not talked about too much. So let's know your thoughts, and we'll.
Now, I do want to go back and talk about this Ukraine thing because there's something that's itching and bothering the hell out of me. But
you got Ukraine in the membrane?
That part. But we got one more bill to pay, and we'll be right back.
The Fleet DJ Music Conference, July 14th to the 18th. Going down in Jacksonville, Florida. Have a network with the DJs, producers, photographers, industry tastemakers, and also party listening events and more. The Fleet DJ Music Conference is your event. And making a career move here in the entertainment industry. For more info, call 404-465-1546. 404-465-1546. Or for email, hit info@fleetdjs.com. That's info@fleetdjs.com. Check out www.fleetdjs.com for tickets. We are here for you.
Fleet DJ.
Are you a business owner or someone looking for more ways and avenues to advertise and promote? Look no further. Contact us today for an advertisement. Email PD&J Media Productions LLC @gmail.com for more info. Promotions are everything. What are you waiting for?
And we are back, folks. Brand new episode of What's Good Today. I'm your host, Jay.
And I'm your host, Pocket. We're about to get Ukraine in the membrane.
See, here's the problem that's irritating me. They don't want to release the information on what really started this war. But, however, I think I might know. You want to know how I know? Because I know. That's how I know.
Sounds like somebody needs to borrow the hat.
You know what? I'll put the hat on for this. because I might sound a little bit crazy, but yeah, I'll put the hat on. Yeah. So here's my thing on what's so. Anywho, so here's what's going on with my thoughts on what's going on in the Ukraine. This new president doesn't want to play by the game with what Putin wants to play by. Not to mention, Putin wants to be able to get all of his land back. So we're supposed.
He wanted his 40 acres and a mule.
We still waiting on ours.
I don't want it.
I want more than that. I want it all.
I don't want an ass.
You don't want a donkey?
No, I don't want no donkey. There's too much ass in the house.
You're probably the biggest one.
Hey! Actually, you might be right. Yeah, you might be right.
Here's the hat back.
No, I think you're right. I am. But you know, to piggyback what you're saying about Ukraine, I read something that was actually pretty funny. You saw it too. How the guy was trying to explain it so everyone can understand it. So he says, look at it like
oh, I think
they're
I
all
have
from the
it.
same block. Okay? They're all from the same block. Ukraine and Russia is the head, that's the gang, right? And the gang lost all its parts. They all wanted to go separate and all that stuff. And now he's like, you know what? I want y'all back. I want y'all back. Y'all looking too good. Y'all shining too bright over there. You need to come back over here to me. That makes a lot of sense if you think about it. Because all it is, he just wants to exert a force that he doesn't have anymore. And now, did you also hear the thing that the rumor is that Putin is losing his marbles?
Yeah, I was just about to bring that up. Do you really think that he lost it somewhere? Does he need the helmet?
The man never had it, so the helmet's not even going to help.
Oh, shit.
They call him Putin for a reason. Well,
Putin?
We call him Putin.
Jack Putin.
So,
Oh, and shout out to, and I hope I say his name correctly, Vladimir Klitschko, the mayor.
Vladimir and his brother.
His brother.
And we get two other people. Some considered the greatest lightweight fighter right now.
Go ahead, mention
Damn, I forgot his name. See, it's the hat. If I had the hat, I'd know the name just like that.
Shit.
And I'm the boxing guy. Come
You
on.
can't beat this with a bat, people. I'm telling you, this is classic live entertainment at its finest. Oh my God.
We'll put it this way: the man that whooped Anthony Joshua's ass, the man that Teofimo Lopez beat, they both are actually out there too. So all these boxers are living true to being fighters for their country, for their
for what they believe in,
exactly,
and standing on what they believe in, and I salute them. And going out on the defensive battalion, and to be able to support your country the best way that you possibly can from this terrorist. Let's just call them what it is. And last time I thought America doesn't deal with terrorism.
And another thing I want to point out that's really, really, really been bugging me with Putin. You're a coward. You've been attacking civilian buildings. What man does that? You're killing women and children, and going for you're going after political buildings that have no military presence because you're a coward. You're a coward. What I want to call you, I'm not going to call you because we might get censored. So we're just going to call you a coward. We're going to call you Putin, coward. And if you don't like me saying it, I'd be damned. You can't get a missile to the U.S.
I would aim right at you.
You can aim it all you want. By the time that missile gets here, I'll be in your face.
Oh,
I don't like bullies, and that's exactly what you are. You're a bully, a piece of ish. Don't like it. I just made my blood pressure go up.
It kind of made mine go up too.
See, you had to talk about insane with the Ukraine.
It's just I just can't believe it. I can't believe it. But I see just because we're live, the one and only T-Quest is chiming in. I see you, salute.
Yeah. You don't like my hat. You don't like the hat. I saw that. I don't care. It's my hat. He just had to borrow it. It holds our thoughts. It keeps the sanity of the sane.
Oh God! All right, so I can't believe we actually have a freaking helmet. Go ahead, put it on.
It's calling me.
Put it on.
He's actually going to be our mascot. I think it's going to be.
No, that could be your mascot.
I'll put him on my shirt. I'm going to get a shirt with him made on it.
And you're gonna paint your shirt just like that too?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
We're gonna go on the road. We're gonna take the show on the road.
Yeah, let me know how that works out for you. I'm sure. I wish
He's just hating. He's just because I had the idea first. He's hating. See, this is how we work. I had the idea first, so he's got to hate because he's like, that's a good idea. Watch. He's gonna get one too.
No, I'm not. Nah, I'm not. So, any other current events?
Oh man, there's a whole lot going on. You know what? Let's get off the serious tip. Let's talk about these damn Lakers. How bad did they suck?
And now we're in the sports, folks.
Oh, did I come too hard with that? I can do that. I'm saying it from my
You
heart.
saw the game yesterday?
Luka?
Oh,
Did I see Luka Doncic?
I'm loving it, bro. I'm loving it.
But you know what? To say that though, the Suns are in a little bit of a slump themselves.
Yeah,
so
we
are the
are.
Warriors. But I tell you who's not. Ja Morant. Now a few years ago.
Oh my!
A few years
God.
ago, it was funny that draft when Zion went first and he went second.
I never liked that.
I
didn't
the
like
coffee
that.
talk at my job was, why would I? They said, who would you take? I said, I would take Ja Morant because he showed that superstardom in the NCAA tournament. They're like, are you serious? I'm like, they said,
Go back and watch the footage, folks.
and here's my thing was, I said, you know what? If you look at it, he has that it factor. He has that Jordan factor where he's going to dominate. Now look, he's carrying Memphis.
Did you see that dunk? For obvious purposes, folks, I can't show you the dunk, but he literally posterized the hell out of somebody. It was amazing. It was absolutely phenomenal.
And he's doing it all the damn time.
Awesome, Ja Morant.
That one's for you, man. Keep doing your thing.
Well, also in sports,
Are we ever going to have a baseball game?
no. I don't think
I want to wear my jersey.
if we have a baseball game, we're not going to have one till midsummer.
I mean, now here's the thing.
I'm calling it. right now.
Now, if y'all want to know where do I stand on this whole thing, I agree with the players. The owners don't give a damn about anybody but themselves. That sounds very familiar about almost any sport,
I would,
doesn't it?
just thinking that.
It's play every sport. They only care about one thing, except for Jerry Jones.
The bottom dollar.
Except for Jerry Jones, he cares about this giant star on the field.
No, he still Jerry Jones is still about the bottom dollar. That's it. That's it.
And he's about looking good. That's all. He's about looking
Well, yeah, give him that. Give him that. I'll give him that.
old mother Hubbard. Oh, I said I love.
Yeah, you did. But anywho, the lockout in baseball. At some point, do you think the players need to just
No, stay to the morals. Because the 94 lockout, what the players did, they acquiesced to because they didn't want the fans to suffer too much anymore. That's why that's why they acquiesced. They gave up the ghost. And now look at it this many years later, the players didn't have a leg to stand on. They're making, was it $300-400 million contracts for 13 years? And then they're being held accountable. And then they're getting tossed around. To me, what if baseball players make a precedent, every sport will follow. Because think about football. How many? Here's a good trivia question for anybody. Anybody can put this in the chat. How many players have guaranteed contracts in football? I'll wait.
guaranteed contract?
Guaranteed, meaning their whole contract is guaranteed. How many players?
That's a good question.
It's really easy.
Only one.
And who was that? The guy that negotiated his own, Kirk Cousins. Now, mind you, he's not a superstar, but he's a genius. You think about what he did. He went out on his limb. He said, you know what? I don't want a long-term contract. I want all my money guaranteed, and I only want 3 years. And you better not underpay me. Because Washington tried to screw him, and they kept putting him on the
reserve.
Yeah.
Well, not the
franchise.
yeah,
The franchise tag. They kept tagging him. So he's
3 years straight.
3 years straight. And then after that, they wouldn't give him what he wanted. He went to Minnesota. Now, mind, he's not a bad quarterback.
Never mind.
No, he's not a bad quarterback. He's not. If you look at
He's not horrible.
I tell you what, I'll take him over Sam Darnold. I can go through a list of quarterbacks: Sam Darnold, Mason Rudolph.
Would you take him over Josh Allen?
Actually, I would.
You're stupid.
I would. I'm not.
Wow.
I'm not, because you put him in that same. Put it this way:
You put Kirk Cousins in Buffalo.
and you put Josh Allen in Minnesota, you'll see a big difference. Because what do? They rely too much on Josh Allen. Josh Allen goes down. What happens? What happens?
I still don't see him shining. I still don't see him shining. He's Kirk Cousins. He's the you like that. You like that. That's all I see Kirk Cousins.
That's fine. I put it this way: if my quarterback has no bravado, is not standoffish, I don't want him. Your quarterback has to stand out. He has to be cocky. That's the majors of your team. If he's not cocky and standing out, what the hell are you the quarterback for? I'll give you an idea of somebody that didn't stand out. And you probably won't agree, RG3. He's not a rah-rah guy, but he goes out there and gives his all. The fuck? Now where's he at?
Now, do you think he was his own?
Tyrod Taylor, another one. Great football player, but not a rah-rah guy. You have to carry a team. Look at the moxie. Look how Baker Mayfield, Joe Burrow, Ben Roethlisberger when he played, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, and I'm saving my guy, Lamar Jackson, for last. These guys are what your team follow. They are the kings of the NFL. They shine. The rest of them, come on now. And now, mind you, out of all of them, the least talented is Baker Mayfield. But and I say that for just reason he sucks. He's just terrible. He's terrible.
Now,
where's Charles Barkley? Where's Barkley? We need him.
He's terrible. But I'll take Kirk Cousins over Baker Mayfield. You actually got. I will agree with you on that.
So Cleveland, hear us out. Trade for Cousins.
Hear him out.
Trade for him. Trust me. You won't make the playoffs because you're still the fourth best team in the AFC North. Fifth best team in the AFC North, actually. I know there's only 4 teams. Y'all get what I'm saying. I don't like the Browns. Paul Brown, God rest his soul, was one chauvinistic motherfucker. Not only did he have one team, he had 2 teams, and named one after himself. But so we know, don't be surprised if Jerry Jones renames the Cowboys to the Dallas Jerrys.
Wow.
I'm just saying. Just throwing it out there.
Anywho, folks, any topics that you guys might have want to discuss or hear our points of views on, definitely our chat is open. This is our fan mail time where we're just going to shoot this.
If not, we're going to talk about global warming.
No, we're not. How about a what the moment?
Ooh. Right. Ooh, that just should have chilled down my spine.
I know you got one.
Man. DeAndre Jordan.
How did I know you was going to bring that up?
What the? What were you thinking?
What was you thinking,
And
bro?
now you ain't even got a job no more, man.
What was you thinking, bro?
I mean, he threw a full court pass to the cameraman in the 5th row. I'd never seen. I've seen some bad plays, but that one there, that was like, I don't care, man. I'm in the NBA. Screw y'all. I'm just gonna throw it out there.
So who's the worst team in the NBA right now?
Wow, the worst.
And then I would ask you who's the best team in the NBA, but we already know.
Yeah, Golden State Warriors. Let's see. The
Not
worst.
wrong.
Well, actually, you know what? The West is hot right now.
The West is.
I mean, think about it. The top 3 teams could blow away the East.
So who's your picking? I
I got to
to
answer the first question first. Who's the worst team?
Well, you can't figure that one out. So we'll move on.
You know what? I'm just going to go with my heart. I'm going to say the Lakers. Y'all understand why, right? Those mother, I can't say that word. Them people. You got a GM who don't know what the hell he's doing. He act like he's playing cards. I mean, what the hell, man? I'd like to play him in spades. We win every time. I don't think he know how to count. I'm just gonna take a bunch of people and put them on the team around my superstars, and we're gonna do like we did in the bubble.
So the Knicks and the 76ers are playing right now.
God help the Knicks. The Knickerbockers.
The Knickerbockers. So anyway, answer my question.
So best.
Who's going all the way? Who's taking the chip?
That's a tough call this year.
It's going to be on the West side.
Well, they thought that last year would happen.
Look,
You had a man by the name of Antetokounmpo. I would just call him Giannis. It's a lot easier to say Giannis.
Antetokounmpo.
Antetokounmpo.
See, he just said it.
I feel like I'm saying a bad word. I do.
It's his name.
But it sounds like a bad word.
It's his
I
name.
feel like my mother's going to slap me.
That would be something if she comes off that shirt and slaps the shit out you. Bro, yeah, I would be, man.
Well, just say Giannis. You know, he is a difference maker in the playoffs. And out of the West, it's a three-team race. It really is. It's Memphis, it's Golden State, and it's Phoenix. Now, the problem with Phoenix right now, they're hurting. There are a few key players hurt. But
Yeah, D Book's out.
yeah, D-Book, well, that's what he's in the protocol.
Yeah,
For the Portland game, so he could be back next game. But the team I wouldn't want to see in the playoffs is Memphis because of.
But see, Memphis plays different in the playoffs, like last year. Just
You
like
can't say
last year. Hold on, though.
you can't say that because this team this year is built differently. They went out and got some key pieces. Steven Adams is a bruiser, and looking at how they stand, they've really gelled this team around Jaren Jackson. And
I don't see them making it out the second round and going to the Western Conference Finals. I think if they play Golden State, that would be a great 7-game series.
That's if Draymond's there. That's the thing. If Draymond is there, if Draymond's not there, they've already proved they will blow out Golden State.
Yeah.
So that's now I know people say the regular season is not indicative of the playoffs.
Exactly.
However,
It's not.
the thing is,
It's
do you want if you watch Morant in the half-court game, he's just as dangerous as in the full-court game. Reminds me of a young guy that used to play for Chicago years ago. Well, y'all might have heard of him. Considered the greatest player of all time, Jordan. And why do I say that? Because if you look at how the parallel between him and Morant is very similar. Very similar. Dominant. And I wish Morant could have maybe went another year, but he didn't need to. He proved everything he had to in the tournament. He took his team to the tournament. Can anybody else name anyone on that team? Didn't think so. Can't. Because all you saw was Ja Morant dominate. He willed that team and carried them. He's doing the same thing with Memphis. And now they've got to the point they built a team designed for him to carry. Do you want to see him in the playoffs? Probably not. Last year he got a taste, and he loved that taste, and now he's like a panther or a cougar in the corner. No, I can't say cougar. A panther in the corner, a lion in the corner.
See, here's the thing as a fan, because I want to see him in the playoffs.
But you don't want to see him face Phoenix.
First round, yes, absolutely. Get him out. Get him out the way.
The thing is, you wouldn't see them. They're what, the 2 seed now or the 3 seed?
3 seed.
And pretty close to getting. They can get to the top seed.
We're 2 seed right now in the West.
So, and y'all think about that. Now, if Memphis gets the 1 seed, that means you got to see them in Memphis, and that crowd is crazy any damn way.
I'll go to Memphis. I like Memphis. Shout out Memphis.
That's right. The crowd is crazy right now. They know they got a team. They got a squad. Now the East.
Here's the thing with the big trade. Do you think Philly stands a chance?
Philly had a chance, but now they could be the top seed out of the East. I'm gonna tell you why. First of all, it's gonna take time for them to get
the one thing he says I actually freaking agree with.
No, the thing is with Brooklyn. That's the only.
That's the question mark.
Well, it's 2 question marks: Brooklyn and Miami. Miami's got to get healthy, but they're playing damn good ball.
Damn good ball. Chicago's playing very good ball.
Chicago again is hurt. All the good guys are hurt.
Yeah.
All the good guys are hurt. So you got to look at it like that. But you got to come back to Brooklyn. Durant's coming back. I think Thursday he's coming back. So we'll see how good he looks. But the thing is, it's going to take time. Exactly. So I was getting Ben Simmons. It's going to take time for him to get a squeeze. Now the thing is, he's a defensive player. He's defense all day. He doesn't have to shoot. And that's why I think he's the perfect squad. You got two ballers that can shoot between Kyrie and KD, and you got the defensive glue that's going to help. And the thing that Andre Drummond looks like he's never been a bad player, which I don't understand this whole thing where he's going to all these teams. I mean, he's probably the greatest rebounder right now in the NBA. I mean, if you watch his game, he's a baller. The fact he just
better rebounder than AD.
What's the best ability? Availability. So yes, he's better than AD. There we go. My blood pressure again. You see that? See right there? That thing is just. You can't keep talking about that, man.
Hey, you brought up the Fakers to begin with. Oh, did I say that? My bad.
The 16-time champion Fakers, yeah. Most recent title as far as 2020, yeah, that's him.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Just checking.
Oh, sorry. You choked last year.
Let me help you.
Sorry, the Suns choked last year, didn't it? I think, yeah, they did.
You know what? Let me help you. Let me help you real quick.
Folks, as you see, we try to lighten the mood just a little bit, just to get it, because light things too serious right now.
Yeah, everybody needs to chill out and just enjoy life. Be happy.
Don't worry.
Smoke some. Oh, I can't say that, can I?
Smoke some very specific professional.
Become highly medicated. I can say that.
Never duplicated. Ever imitated.
But highly medicated. Everybody just needs to.
As what Bob Marley, since you want to go there, Bob Marley said, "Don't worry,
be happy."
What? He didn't say that.
No, I'm just saying. You said, "Don't worry." I said, "Be happy."
That's you talking about Bobby McFerrin. Bobby McFerrin.
Yeah, of course.
I said Bob Marley.
I know who you said, but I wanted to say, "Be happy." I had to say it.
Oh. It's been said.
But don't worry about a thing, folks.
Every little thing
is going to be all right.
Don't worry
about a thing. Because every little thing. Oh, I want to hear that song now.
Can't play it right now. The copyrights will get.
I know.
Oh, that reminds me. Shout out to the Whalers. They're coming to Phoenix. And I'm going to be front and center. I don't know about front and center, but I'll be there.
Oh, another shout out to all my people that's listening right now. We did hit 1,000. Actually, we're at 1.9 subscribers on our YouTube page. So definitely keep subscribing. PD&J Media Productions LLC. Definitely hit that like button. Subscribe. Let's keep it going up. Let's keep it going up. I'm happy.
You messed up my count. I just got to 50. Oh, yeah. Subscribers. Keep tuning in. Because we got more. We got more coming.
All right, folks. One more break and we'll be right back, folks.
It's that time again to tune into Discussions with Jay as J-Dub interviews special guest comedian T-Rell. They discuss T-Rell growing up in Chicago, finding his funny, and where he got his big break. They also talk about the ups and downs he went through in the industry, as well as up-and-coming events. This up-and-coming interview will be airing March 11th at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time on YouTube Live and Facebook Live at J-Dub the King. Tune in.
Welcome back, folks. Welcome back. Brand new episode of What's Good Today, PD&J. I'm your host, Jay.
And I'm your host, Pocket.
We about to get ready to get up out of here. Pocket, your final thoughts?
Once was a man from Nantucket. He had a very nice bucket. He sat on a stool, fell in the pool.
All right.
And that was the man from Nantucket.
Okay. So those are your final words. Anyway, folks, it's been a joy. What an episode it's been today.
1,000.
Oh man, but everybody, I thank you. Salute to all you guys. Welcome. Tune in every Wednesday, 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, 4 p.m. on the West Coast. What is that? 7 p.m. on the East Coast?
Yeah, 7.
All right, bet.
7.
That's not a 7. That's a. Anyway, folks, you guys have a great week. We'll see you next week. All right. Check us out.
Dude, we're trying not to laugh.